Hello, my dear students. Hope you are all well. I am here with your English second paper class. For this subject, you have to buy one advanced learner's book. I hope by this time you have arranged this. Before going to the lesson, let's see the marks distribution of this subject. Total marks 100, grammar 60, composition 40. There are 12 grammatical items here and each one carries 5 marks. You see the items. First on article, then preposition, next fill in the blanks with clues, then completing sentences, use of verbs, transformation, narration, pronoun, use of modifiers, sentence connectors, synonym and antonym, and punctuation. In composition item, there is formal, letter or email, report writing, paragraphs, and free writing, that is composition. So, most of the grammatical items are done by you in earlier classes, only one or two are new to you. So, we'll start with a new one. We'll start modifiers. The term may new to you, but I will say that it is nothing new. You know them by other names. We will only use a new term here. So modifier, this word comes from the verb modify, that means to give extra information. So modifier is a word that gives extra information. We can see the definition. The word or phrase that gives extra information about a word used in a sentence is called modifier. If I show example, it will be clear to you. So I'll write a sentence first. He is a student. Here it's a simple sentence, assertive sentence, and student is a noun here. If I want to give extra information about this noun, I can write he is a brilliant student. That means this word brilliant gives extra information about this noun student. So if I want to give more information, I can write he is very brilliant student. How much is brilliant? Very. So this word very gives more information about this noun student. So you see these words brilliant and very, these are not new to you. You know them. One is adjective and another is adverb. So these are called modifier because these two words have given extra information about this noun student. So they are called modifiers. Next, see more examples. They found her mother sick and we found the place deserted. This sick and deserted are the modifiers of this noun mother and place respectively. If I said we found the place, this is also correct. This is a complete sentence. This gives complete sense. But if I say we found the place deserted, it gives extra information about the place. So these words are called modifiers. So depending on the position of the modifier in a sentence, we can divide them into two types. What are they? Pre-modifier and post-modifier. Pre means before, post means after. So the modifier which is used before the noun is called pre-modifier and the modifier which is used after the noun is called post modifier. So you see the example pre-modifiers. Sabina is a beautiful girl. Her smiling face is loved by all. She came from a poor family. So all these words just used before the noun. So they are called pre-modifiers. On the other hand, post modifiers are I found the girl singing. She likes her tea strong. A gentleman with a beard bought a book for her. So these words are used just after the noun, so they are called post modifier. So you may next we'll discuss pre-modifier in details. You see, pre-modifiers. Suppose I say that I have read a book. Then you ask, how is the book, miss? I said, it's interesting. Then you again ask, how much interesting it is? I said, very interesting. Then you ask again, how many books have you read? I said, I have read a book. So you see, book is a noun and there are many words that pre-modifies it. And these words are nothing but adjective, adverb and article. So you can say only these three things, adjective, adverb and article, can be used pre-modifiers. No, there are some more. Obviously, adverb and adjectives are mostly used, but there are some others, that is adjective, intensifiers, quantifiers, possessives, determiners, participles, noun, noun adjective, adverb, etc. So, to learn modifiers, you have to go through parts of speech. So, I hope you will again go through your grammar book, this part, and it will help you a lot. So, next, learn one by one the rules. First one is adjective as pre-modifiers. We know what is adjective. Adjective is a word that qualifies a noun or pronoun, and this adjective can be used in two ways, attributively and predicatively. Attributively means adjective is used before a noun. So in the example you see, a lazy man cannot be an early riser. Here, before this noun man, adjective is used as attributively and it is called pre-modifier. In the next example, you see, we had a pleasant journey this time. Journey is a noun. Before it, the adjective is used, so it's a pre-modifier. It's very easy for you. In the next rule, intensifiers. Intensifiers come from the word intensify. Intensify means to emphasize or to make it strong, to make the meaning stronger. That means here you can see in the example that she is quite happy. I am rather busy. The movie was very exciting. The underlined words are not new to you. You know them. What are they? They are nothing but adverbs. So these adverbs intensifies or emphasizes the meaning of these adjectives more. So they are called intensifiers and they are termed as pre-modifiers. Then comes quantifiers. Quantifiers. The very word tell us that it is about quantity. So adjective of quantity and numeral adjectives are used as quantifiers. Adjective of quantity, what are they? Many, much, little, some, all, etc. And numeral adjectives are 1, 2, 3, 4, these numbers. So in the example we see 3 people died on the spot. Many people came to meet me. There is little water in the pond. So you see these 3, many, little, these words pre-modifies the noun people and water. They shows the quantity and they are termed as pre-modifiers. Here possessives. Possessive come from pronoun. Pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. This pronoun has 3 forms. What are they? Subjective form, objective form, and possessive form. And the possessive forms are who, my, our, your, his, her, its, their, etc. Even if we add apostrophe s with proper noun, they shows also possession. So when these possessive pronouns are used before a noun, they are called possessive adjective. But here we will call them pre-modifiers. Okay, let's see. Mita splashed water on her face. Her is a possessive adjective and we will call it pre-modifier. Her room was well decorated. Here, room is a noun. Before it, it is adjective and it is pre-modifier. Now the question may arise how this item will appear in the exam. Let's see how can be the exercise. Let's see. Arsenic is a dash substance. Within bracket it is written pre-modify the noun. That means we have to take one adjective that will pre-modify the noun substance. And we all know that arsenic is not a good thing. So we can write here arsenic is a harmful substance. So harmful adjective that pre-modifies the noun substance. Next sentence, it is dash dangerous for human health. We have to use an intensifier to pre-modify the adjective dangerous. Intensifier we have to use. So we can use here very. It is very dangerous for human health. Third sentence, there are dash villages in dash country. C number, use quantifier to pre-modify the noun. That means we have to show the quantity. We can use here, there are many villages. As villages noun is plural, we use the quantifier many. There are many villages in, here we have to use possessive to pre-modify the noun country. Whose country? Of course our country. So we can write there are many villages in our country. So the answer will be harmful, very, many and our. I hope if you go through this class with the help of your advanced learner book, it will be easier for you. Next time we will meet again with the new rules. Till then, goodbye.